Well, good morning everyone. You join me on a fantastic, is it Tuesday today? No, actually I think it's Wednesday. Join me on a fantastic Wednesday. Today we have the utmost pleasure of travelling over to Newcastle to go and do a survey. Right, it just goes to show how much I really need to drink my coffee in the mornings, because I just went in there to go and pay for some fuel that I didn't buy. I was like, number 5 please. Well, I haven't actually put any fuel in, so I don't know why I'm trying to pay for number 5, because number 5 hasn't got any fuel. Oh, that, my friends, is what we call in the industry a tactical whoopsie. Welcome to my Wednesday. Anyway, we'll be alright once we perk up a little bit, get a few, blow the cobwebs out of our ear holes, and we'll be alright. Get some fucking wind out going on. So yeah, so today, like I said, we're heading up. Gonna go do some cool surveys and shit. It's actually right outside of McDonald's, which is, you know, dangerous for someone who is on a diet, but you know, we have the strength of a bull, strength of a bear, so we'll move past it. But anyway, I will. I'll get gone. I'll make like a tree and leaf, and then yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. You know, I seem to spend my life on the A1, which, you know, I wouldn't mind if it wasn't so bloody boring. It's currently drizzling, which means it's probably going to rain when I'm out on site, which is always fun. I'm not even shitting you, I actually quite enjoy the rain in a weird way. But yeah, it is breakfast time, so I thought I would do a little bit of PTC here, which I believe is piece to camera. So this is obviously because now I'm a big vlogger style YouTube guy. Obviously I've got to have like vlog, you know, pieces to camera. So I'm actually about to have my shake, which is, as I mentioned in my other video, like obviously I'm prepping for a photo shoot 2 weeks away, which means I'm on a calorie deficit, and the easiest way to sort of do that is to have a protein shake in the morning. Because the trick is, if you increase your protein intake, it kind of means you keep muscle easier rather than just sort of starving yourself. And also protein, like, it tends to give you more oomph. You know, people always say like carbs are what fuel you, but my boss once said to me, it was like, it's just bullshit, because like if you eat a bowl of pasta, like yeah, sure, like you'll feel full, you know what I mean? But if you eat, like, go away and eat like 3 tins of tuna, like probably less calories, way more fucking protein, and to be fair, you feel pretty full. Like, God, can you imagine how dry that would be? I have to wash it down with some burger sauce or something, which by the way is a proper protein hack. Like if you don't mind tuna, get like your favourite condiment, just bang a load of that on top of it, mix it in. It's quite good. I'm quite enjoying seafood sauce at the minute. It's basically Mary Rose, which for all intents and purposes I'm convinced is just mayonnaise mixed with tomato sauce, and you cannot convince me otherwise. But yeah, so we've got our protein shake. So this is Cymix. This is I saw it in Sainsbury's every day, and I picked it up because I was quite excited to try different protein flavours, because I had to work my way through. I did the silly that everyone tends to do. If you're going to buy protein, don't, for the love of God, buy the big like kilo to 2 kilo like bags, unless you know that you really like that flavour. Because it was a mission from God trying to get through my last one. Because I'd tell you, man, having a tiramisu, like, you know, protein shake every morning was fine for like the first 2 days, and then fuck me, did it drag. Oh, it was horrific towards the end of it. I was like, oh, just not enjoying this. But it's like, you spent 40 quid on it, you know what I mean? So like, it's expensive, like you kind of want to keep a hold of it, but it's just not the one. Anyway, so I've been, as they say, variety is a spice of life. So I've been trying different flavours of protein. So far, the strawberry one from Optimum Nutrition is quite a good one. I quite enjoy that one. That was very nice. In fact, I managed to snarf through the entire bag. I only bought 800 grams, something like that, or 500 grams, something. But I managed to snarf through that in about a week, 2 weeks. I really enjoyed that. Excuse me. But yeah, this stuff is, I bought it because it was chocolate hazelnut. It's basically Nutella, right? And I really like Nutella. I don't tend to have it very often because obviously, you know, fitness is my passion and my body is a temple and all that. But I bought it and I didn't realise that it's fucking, it's vegan. I don't know what it is, but substitutes for stuff just never goes right. Like, so obviously it's not whey protein, it's pea protein instead. And I tell you, like, it's not bad, but it's like drinking water with sand in it. Like, it's not great, you know? Drinking something that leaves you with like a gritty residue on your teeth, it's not really optimal, to be quite honest with you. And I gotta say, I'm now in a position where I was before, where I've eaten all of my strawberry protein, and now I'm just left with this. Well, as I said, it's not optimal. I've got to get through this entire remainder of a bag. There's a couple of laws of the world, right? Is that wherever you put a 10ml down, it will grow legs and walk away, because you'll fucking lose it. And the second one is that if you don't like the protein, you know there's just going to be shitloads of it left. The world's like, hey, you need to have more of it. And it's just going to just through mitosis, just create more of itself. And then you're in a horrible situation where you just like, you've got this never-ending bag of shitty protein that you don't like. God, we're feeling very negative this morning. I need to fucking try and perk myself up a little bit. I am actually in a relatively good mood, I promise. Like I said, we're about halfway through our coffee, so give it about 5 minutes, that'll kick in and we'll cheer up a bit. Okay, so that is ecology and tree survey done. So we're gonna throw everything in. It's quite a nice easy site. It's pretty much just scrub and trees, which is all nice and straightforward. Easy day for me. Nothing really of any importance or excite to kind of report. Apart from the fact it's just a little bit nippy, but as I said, it was literally right behind a McDonald's, so I've just stopped in there for a coffee, and I'm trying to grab into the car, but I'm going to put where am I going to put you whilst I'm busy packing away? Let's maybe just try this, see if that will fucking stay there like that. There we go. Oh, that works out pretty well, doesn't it? So we'll just move that one to here, get our nice jacket off. Do you know, this is the first time I've owned one of these Paramo things. I can't comment on the waterproofing of it, because well, I guess I can. I went up to up Helvellyn in this jacket, and it was absolutely pissing it down, and I didn't get wet. It wasn't particularly comfortable, but it wasn't particularly comfortable because it was fucking raining, not really because of the jacket was shit or anything like that. And to be fair, it actually did pretty well. Yeah, I didn't get wet at all. It was quite warm though, which, you know, something I'm not quite used to, because I've obviously been wearing shells, which like your Gore-Tex and things like that, which are also a lot colder. But yeah, it was quite kind of good. But I have yet to be in a proper downpour. I'm sure things might be a bit different if I was in a proper downpour. But yeah, so anyway, that's the job done. I stopped into McDonald's, got myself a coffee, and I got myself a grilled chicken wrap, or it might have been actually a fried one, I'm not sure, can't remember now. For my slightly early lunch. The dogs are still in the back. I might need to let them out for a pee actually, but I'm only 20 minutes away from home, so well, sorry, I'm not 20 minutes, I'm half an hour away from home, so I'm sure they can hang fire till we get back, because we're actually in quite a busy industrial estate, so I don't really want them knocking around. One dog is kind of fine because you keep an eye on them, but two of them, it's a bit more difficult because they're obviously, you know, they're like fucking want to go one way, want to go the other way, you know what I mean? Like, oh no. So yeah, so cool. Anyway, nothing really to sort of report, so yeah, we'll get back to the house and then we'll probably do some write-ups. So yeah, fun times. No gym today, because today is actually my rest day. FYI as well, like rest days when you're training, they're just as important as actual like training days, because the thing is the rest days are where a lot of like your muscle growth and things happen. So a good split generally, if you've got a decent training age of like 1 or 2, is to train 4 times a week, and have quite a few rest days as well, because that way not only are you just not tired a lot of the time and not sore a lot of the time, which just adds to your quality of life, I don't care what anyone says, but also like, generally just a bit fucking nicer. Just means I've got this afternoon to kind of get on with some bits and bobs and do some of my own things. So probably going to take the dogs for a walk down the river actually. I might take you along with me, you might enjoy that. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get on road. So I'll chat to you all in a minute. Well, here we are back in the office with my trusty notepad of all the stuff I've got to get done today. It seems this job does not let up. But yeah, so we're back in the office. We've got our nice cup of coffee and our Game of Thrones cup. It says crows before hoes. Words to live by, boys. So we'll get that all done. We've got so far a lot of emails to do, a load of bookings to sort out, and some updates to make on some reports, along with some other stuff to get done. So it's 1:10. Should be able to get most of it done today, if not all of it done today, which will be good. And then yeah, like I said, today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. So we've got a bit of time off. We won't have a bit of time off, but we'll have the afternoon where I haven't got any training to do. So we'll step to it this afternoon. We'll take the dogs for a little bimble, and hopefully that will kind of tire them out. I'm having a bit of a problem with Pasty actually. Pasty's my little blonde Labrador, and I don't know what it is. She might be coming into season, I guess maybe. But she's just been a bit of an arse, really. She's a very well-behaved dog for the 90% of the time, but she's got in this habit now of running up to people and barking, and then obviously jumping on them, which of course is an absolute fucking no-no. She's never done that previously. In fact, actually the opposite. She's always tend to kind of like not really be that fussed about other people. She'll tend to walk the other way if they're not me. So I don't know why she's suddenly doing that all of a sudden, but obviously that needs to very much stop. So in my dog breeding or dog training kind of way, obviously the best thing to do would be to tire them out, take her for a big long run, big long scamper, get rid of some of that nervous energy, and then kind of try and work on making sure that those boundaries are solidly in place. Things like no jumping up on the sofa or anything like that, which is shit, because from my point of view, I quite like having cuddle with my dog, but not if she's going to be an arse. But anyway, so more to the point, I'm going to step on and get some fucking work done. I'll chat to you all in a minute, I guess. Hey everyone, so that is another day completed, another work day completed anyway, so great success. This is where the edits that I've made, I'll tell you what, I might give it a bit until we get underneath the, get past the motorway, because it's going to be a bit loud. Right, that's a bit better. Now I can fucking hear myself think. So as I was saying, so yeah, this will be a good opportunity to test out how the camera's new exposure rates and all that shit work. So the footage is looking okay from the small screen that I can see, but we'll have to find out how good it is in the bigger screen when we get back. Nelly, come on, get out of there. Wait, come on, how'd you get? Don't show Pasty where the fucking river is, because she'll be in that, and I don't want my dogs to smell like river all the way home. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Oh no, she's not sussed it. They're currently, I don't know what it is, but they must be fucking, they're just wired for some reason, so they've just got so much energy. They just, honestly, we've been walking for like 5 minutes, something like that, and they just ran the entire time. And I took them out like day before yesterday for a nice like 3-4 mile walk. Would have thought that would have been enough, but clearly not. Do feel bad for them sometimes, because obviously a lot of my job I'm kind of sat down either in the car or obviously at the desk like I was today, so it's a little bit crappy for them, but you know, not that can be helped, unfortunately. I'll tell you what I will say though, is check all this out. So if you didn't know, this pink shit here, all this stuff here, look, This is all Himalayan balsam, and this place is absolutely riddled with it. It's not so bad here, but up over that way towards the entrance, it's absolutely like there's just shitloads of it, and it's all huge. It's all like one or a good couple of meters or so tall. Come down here. This is the river here. Look, it's quite high today. Well, that'll be lovely, won't it, for the drive home? Did you fall over, Miss Pig? Basti, get out of there, you shit. Yes. Nellie's not playing anymore. What? Are you having a good time, crackhead? So that's what they tend to do. Is they just chase each other. Obviously Nellie can't keep up with Basti, not even slightly. So she just jumps at her and she turns around and runs back, which is quite entertaining actually. Come on, let's go! Oh, I think you might have lost me. Go this way. They'll find me in a minute, but I can hear them. Here they come, yeah. Where's Nellie? Come on, Basti. There we go. So that's pretty much wraps up today. We've forgotten what time it is now. It's probably about 5:30. So finished work half an hour ago. Got the majority of bits done that we need to get done, which is good. Kind of on schedule, sort of. Which is not too bad actually. Can't really complain. This is why I quite like coming here. Is every now and then you get some quite nice places, you know. It's a very nice view. Very nice view. There is actually over the way. There's a nice little, I guess you could kind of call it a carr, a C-A-R-R type of woodland, which is basically on like wetland. Obviously the river is just there, so obviously when it floods or the river rises, you get quite a lot of moisture in the ground, which obviously what happens is the trees tend to fall over. Well, whether or not the roots die or because of the water or whatever, the trees basically sort of uproot and fall over, and then because they don't come completely out of the ground, when it all dries out, they will carry on growing. So what you tend to get is a carr woodland, which is where you've got a load of trees that have fallen over that are then growing back up out of themselves, which is pretty cool. Anyway, enough gassing, more walking. I'll see you in a second.
well, that is us back after a nice little bimble. Hopefully got some nice cool footage for you, so you can get all excited about me walking dogs. This is the shit I was talking about earlier on. This shit here, the Himalayan balsam. This pink stuff all up over there. As you can see, I'm just under 6 foot. And it's massive, this stuff. It gets absolutely huge. So, you know, it does get to a fair old size. But anyway, yeah, so that's all for today. Go on, hip. Good dog. So, that is us done for the day. Haven't really got much else to report, to be quite honest with you. Work is done. Dogs have been walked. So overall, a pretty successful day. So all that's left now is to go shopping, get some stuff for tea for the next couple of weeks, and then cook some food, which, to be fair, I don't know that you really want to be all that involved in. But anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.